Honestly, self awareness is part of the problem. So, I work with people who are often already incredibly self aware. They've done the work, they've done the therapy, the coaching, they've read all the books. So, why are they still stuck? After all, they know exactly what they do, when they do it, and often also why they do it. And then Monday comes and they go to do the precisely same thing they swore they'd stop doing. So nobody has told them this part. All that work that they've done on themselves is part of why they are stuck. Awareness was never going to be the thing that frees them. At their level, it just isn't. But what does that actually cost them? If you're running the business, it doesn't stop with you. It shows up in the P&L. So you pay for it first and like on a personal level, and then everyone downstream of your decisions pays too, plus investors. So that might be you. So why doesn't self-awareness actually fix it, what you want to change, is because insight feels like progress. So you keep buying more of it. Every book, every good session, that little hit of, right, now I got it. But understanding a pattern is not the same as being free of it. So you've spent years of collecting, understanding, and then calling it change. And part of it is that you are trying to catch the pattern with the same mind that built it. It's like trying to see your own blind spots just by staring harder at them. But the one that actually does the damage is that if some of the beliefs that you're reasoning from were handed to you early and they were never questioned, then every new layer of self reflection just leans on them and presses them in deeper. So you're not loosening the pattern, you're doing very sophisticated work to keep it exactly where it is. And this is not just my observation, there's proper research behind this. There's, for example, recent work out of INSEAD on identity defenses that nails this person. They call one type reflexive and one who can see the thing operating in real time, who's completely aware of it and still can't shed it. And they're really quite blunt about it. Awareness on its own doesn't close the gap. The usual fixes don't even reach the mechanism, which is the bit that most people get wrong. They assume that more awareness has to be the answer when it's the one thing that's already pretty much maxed out. And many times I get asked, like, yeah, but can't I just spot it and then deal with it myself or with AI or something? And that's kind of the cruel part because the pattern is built to hide. It formed a long time ago to protect you. And a protection like that, it survives by staying out of sight. So the sharper you are, the better your reasons for why it's actually fine. So you'll want to protect it, or subconsciously you will protect it because your mind somewhere thinks that it's a good thing. So your intelligence doesn't free you from it. It actually just makes it hide better. But okay, if I'm saying looking harder isn't the right answer, what then is? It's a different move, not more insight, action. Go back to the decision that you've been circling and catch the exact sentence that you tell yourself about it. It's usually something reasonable. It's something like, I need more data before I commit, or it's not the right moment politically, or I'll move once the quarter settles. And now you go underneath it. Why does the data never feel quite like enough? Maybe it's because somewhere you hold the thought that and the belief that if you make the call before everyone's lined up behind it, and if it goes wrong, you'll be the one left holding it alone. Then ask yourself, where did that come from? Did you actually decide that as the operator that you are right now? Or did you learn it the first time that a big call went sideways and you were the one carrying it? So sort that out. Because if that belief is older than the situation, then the decision was never as dangerous as the stall made it feel. And you can finally make it. So that sequence moves what years of analysis never touched, because it doesn't just understand the pattern, it interrupts the belief that the whole thing is standing on. And can someone just run on their own? Yeah, you can on the smaller stuff, but the belief holding the big patterns in place by design, the thing you can't see from the inside, it's not a weakness, it's almost a side effect of being clever. So you're too good at justifying it to yourself, and oftentimes that's why it stays in the hiding, and why you need an outside reference to move what looking inward just doesn't do on its own. And when you are building things from a lot of self-awareness, you are just still looking at it through your own inside lens. And again, the things that have served you well, you will not bring those up as issues. You will not contemplate on them being the actual issue, because they never were, or they have carried you so far, they have brought you where you are. So an external reference to do that, and to find the actual belief that goes underneath that, is incredibly important. Seeing the pattern was never the issue. It's what has been keeping it hiding, the beliefs and also the values behind it, understanding who put that belief in there. Is this actually still the right context for it? And also, what is the belief trying to achieve? Because it always is aiming at something good, protecting you, protecting someone else, whatever it might be. You've installed it there for a reason. So get behind those, and you'll be much closer to the truth and actually being unstuck.